Hey, it's Rex and Bobby.
I'm Rue.
Nikki.
And this is Apothecary Diaries episode 7?
It's an episode.
So, last time we had the garden party, which is now over.
Oh.
And
Ended with poisoning.
ended with poisoning. And it seems like she's not going to snitch out the lady who poisoned her.
Yes. Although technically she wasn't the lady who did the poison.
She didn't poison. She just happened to be in the mix. She was just trying to mess with the girl by giving her food she didn't like.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Like, she's not going to tell anyone that.
Yeah, at least not stitching on her about it.
Yeah, but we still don't know who the poisoner, that they're still at large. We're over 3 episodes into this mystery, guys.
Yeah, this is the longest running one so far.
Yeah, because it started with the burning bonfire of magic colors. Yes. And also, is the garden party usually just one day, or is it like a celebration?
Yeah. From my memory,
celebration?
it's usually one day.
Okay.
Someone was actually mentioning, remember that one episode that we're talking about the animation being different?
Yes.
Apparently it was an intentional thing. So they're saying, I don't think it's rotoscopes, they did have a different directorial style that was focused on more realistic and more general body movement kind of things, which is why it goes flowing more in those situations. The color palette was also different, but it becomes less saturated leading up to the scene, leading up to the slap. So maybe they're trying to do some visual storytelling until the slap happens. So that's just me guessing on the last part.
Well, I didn't appreciate the art.
I did not appreciate that hand wave thing.
Oh,
Do you remember when she waved when she waved bye to her friend at lunch? When she waved, her hand was like.
No, I don't remember that.
I don't remember that.
It's burned into my memory.
Because you did the editing, so you
I did,
remember it.
so I saw it twice.
The only thing I remember is.
Yeah, she did that with the hand vibration.
I think that was the episode after.
Yeah,
that was also very funny.
But let's get into this one, guys. If you like your time, please do like, subscribe if you want to see more. Remember, if you want to see the uncut version of this, the Patreon is in the description, and for the tier below that, you can see 2 weeks ahead for this show. Any other show that allows, like right now, it's this, Windbreaker, and Listen Dungeon, all 3. Thank you very much. See you in discussion.
Old man.
Oh, memories.
Ooh.
Oh, he was always an old man.
Wow, that's crazy.
Wow.
Oh,
Oh yeah, she hasn't seen her dad in
Yeah.
a long time.
it's alone for so many months.
Couple years actually. Remember, it was 2 years at the beginning of this series.
Oh, not a nice
you
bed.
have a nice room.
The upgrader.
Oh, they're scared for her. Oh, she actually got a good night's
Yeah, because
sleep.
she hasn't been sleeping very well.
Sleeping until noon.
Can you stand? Oh.
Because people are used to it now, I guess.
Oh, she's crawling.
She's a crawler.
Oh, yeah. They're like, who's she?
It's like, sorry about that.
Oh, that dude.
Oh, yeah. Pull some weeds.
She love that. Weeds.
Yeah. You don't want to say hi to Gao Shun first?
Sparkly eyed?
Soup. Oh, this dead soup that she wanted.
Oh, she asked for it.
It's like, please don't eat it.
It's no longer tasty.
Oh.
Oh, fingerprints. Investigator.
Oh, snap.
Oh, very nice.
Oh.
Forensics.
Ah.
So we know who touched it.
Dude. She's an investigator.
Right? Yeah. Even how they held it. What?
Oh, because she's gonna be in the.
Yeah. Oh, I don't want to get her in trouble.
器の周りに触れた3人スープをよそった裏配膳し
Yeah.
リーシュ様の毒味役もう一人器の縁を触った第三者毒を入れたのは不明な第三者に間違
Time to take Prince.
なぜ上級品の毒味役の指紋リーシュ様の毒味役が嫌がらせに
Oh, we had to tell on her.
Yeah.
毒とは知らずに
Ew.
Ooh. Conjecture. She's relieving herself of
Yeah,
the consequences. here.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
It wasn't me though.
Didn't hear it from me.
考えるなら玉葉様と被る衣装を着先
Oh, they did it on purpose.
そうでなければ妃に準ずる衣を着お付きの者は皆
They did it on purpose to her. How
Most
not
catty
nice.
bullying.
Right? She can't get rid of them?
木だらけの高級の中で自分の次女たちだけです年若いリーシュ様は何の疑いもなくさらにリーシュ妃を困らせようとした毒とは知らずに結果として命拾いしました
So someone tried to poison her.
リーシュ様は幼いながら先帝の妃となり妻は夫に身をもって尽くすものだと亡き夫の息子に嫁ぐなんて不徳の花
Yeah.
But I mean, she didn't do it on purpose.
父にある後は火を抑えて毒を混ぜ入れたのかと大きな方の唇が触れる場所を指で逃がしてはならない
Oh. So that person doesn't care whoever did that.
Yeah.
一つ聞いてよいですかなぜ昨日あの毒味役
Whoa.
Hiss.
Hell no.
下女の命など妃に比べたら
She might get killed.
毒味役の命ともなれば
Yeah, food tester is like the lowest life being preserved.
ジーン様には
Yes.
Yeah.
So hopefully he doesn't get mad at her.
Yeah.
Can he be stealth about this? Will he be?
せっかく取り替えてくれたんだから
Yeah, she did save her.
毒の味も
And you, yeah. You got a good time
Yeah.
out of it.
我らのスープ
Should have swallowed this.
Interrupting this to remind you guys that Patreon down below allows you to see these episodes uncut or weeks ahead. Check it out down below.
Now she can't drink it because it doesn't taste good with the corroded silver.
At least she has a value system where she doesn't poison herself, at least. At least not within, outside of the time frame, I guess.
状況から
Inside job.
大騒ぎで昨日から寝る暇もない思考を放棄したい
素が出てきている
His natural self.
誰もい
私が
You're a friend
お
though.
まけで
ダメです長い付き合いです
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, that's why he's with him.
刺したまま
Oh, the hairpin.
見てすっかり忘れてた
本当のご身分に気づく者はいないか
Oh, that's what it
ま
meant.
たそんなささに扱って
Ooh.
特別な方しか身につけられないものだ
Oh goodness, it's the royal hairpin.
分かって
You do not. So the anime is like, you should know by now.
Yeah.
Oh, more of those. things.
Is she getting younger?
She looks at that, does she?
高級から出られるんだね
Huh? We're gonna learn.
More details, please.
高級って外の男性とは会えないけど特別な許可があれば男性が女官を連れ出す
She goes to go see her papa.
その通り逆に漢字を使えば
Oh.
高級から出してって頼むありがとう
Is that like,
I think you did not explain the context to her as well as you may have needed.
Yeah.
もらったかんざしは全部でよ
4.
男性からのかんざしは2つ薬や
The other one. But it's gonna be embarrassing.
Lihaku.
君のかんざしを
consolation hairpin?
It was a consolation hairpin.
So it's like a get out of jail free date.
Date, yeah. Who are you?
よく言われます
I get that a
お
lot.
前化粧で化けるって言う
それもよく言われます他に戻りたいと思いまして
これがどういう意味か分かってるのか。
身元を保証していただければ一時帰宅も可能と聞きました。
身元保証だけをしろと。
はい。
そのためにわざわざ俺を呼び出したと。
Yes.
強盗というか命知ら
She's
ず。
clueless.
俺はジョーちゃんの里帰りにうまく利用されろってことか。
いいえ、こちらもそれなりにお礼ができないかと考えています。
Introduction letters.
花見はいかがかと。
Flower viewing session. Oh, the brothel.
Yeah, I thought it was the
心
palace.
配なら。
Sparkle, sparkle.
3 of them.
信じられないなら申し訳ありません。
Oh, she is smart. Very good.
Brought 3, dude.
She's just using them.
Contacts.
She's good. She's good. She was not as clueless as we thought.
もし本当ならあの三姫に出会える機会なんて俺はどうすれば。
What do you have to lose?
Well, it looked like a date.
なさいますか。
俺の負けだ。
Of course you do.
まさか私たちより先にマーマーが。
Wow. All this time?
いい人に出会えたのね。
I met someone nice.
ありがとうございま
Oh, she still
She
doesn't
still
get
doesn't
it.
get it.
す。軽いな。
She's coming back.
あの様子じゃ。
No, she doesn't.
Nope.
分かってませんよ。
Certain person. Yes.
Why won't you tell her?
Oh.
面白い。
Oh no.
あの子どんな顔する。
What kind of face you wear?
また
Turmoil.
ようやく暇になった人士がやってきたのはマオマオが出発し
After
た
she left.
翌日のこと。
She's not even helping. She's not
She's
helping.
making it worse.
3日間の里帰りへ。
Okay.
She followed it up with the important information. God, we quelled the misunderstanding too much.
帝とポリオ。
She just wanted to see that face.
Yeah.
Walking distance.
Wow.
He's so happy.
シャを出すなんて贅沢だな。六将官の三姫といえば民からも承継を集める雲のような
Ancient idols.
あました。
Red light district.
A whole district.
Verdigris.
Look at his face. Oh.
久しぶり、ばあさん。みんな元気。
Oh. Well, it has been like 2 years or so.
なんだよこのばあさん。
Proprietress.
昔はよくこれで。
Oh, she needed that.
I guess.
俺らが乗客か。
Oh, she's in the message already.
話によると出世株らしい。
To his face.
はい、パイリン呼んできな。
腕の筋肉に自信はありますか。
体は鍛えているつもりだぞ。
Oh my gosh.
これを
緊張してきた。
うまくやってくださいね。
Arm muscles.
お前は一月も連絡よこさず消えやがって。
Oh, it's been 10 months.
She didn't read the letter.
I thought it was 2 years. Oh no, it wasn't 2 months.
I think it must have been 2 months.
こんだけ面倒見てやってんだろ。相手はパイリン。
Wow.
こんだけじゃ足りないね。バカ。そしてパイリンが何もしないんだ。
でもそれ不可能。
That she was hoping for that.
わけあるかい。なら乗客どんどんよこし
Bring more good customers.
みたいな若くて長く適度に絞り取れそうだ。
Trade is money.
確認あるの。
Only
the
other
other
person
one.
she knows.
美女たちが
The only people,
Put them out of
other people she
business.
knows are eunuchs and him.
AG は家にいるはずだ。さっさと行ってやんな。
Try not to get kidnapped this
I
time.
know,
Please. Please.
通りを一つ抜けただけで
Allie.
物乞いと梅毒のよたか。
That's where she walked every day.
That was them.
The people who kidnapped her right there.
Reapply the makeup.
ただいま。
He's still doing that? He's been doing that for 10 months.
Very fine powder.
You're out for a while. That's all we
Goodness
say.
gracious.
No one wonders, did you get kidnapped?
He sent them letters, apparently.
Yeah.
あの日そこで。
Oh, it's telling her.
She was
okay.
getting the dye when she
Okay.
got kidnapped.
Very fine powder.
明日6章間でもらいするといい。
Borrow a bath. You gotta return it one day. Here's the clean water.
So they even live in a bad part of town.
Yeah.
In a bad part of town.
Yeah.
高級とは 因果だね。
Twist of fate?
He looks
Mama?
kind of noble. Hmm?
Mama?
Discussion.
Discussion! I love this show.
Yes, indeed.
If we're going off of the tinfoil hat theory that I just made up of this guy being a noble, I reverse that because I'm thinking he's an apothecary. He goes into the palace, he meets someone in while trying to help someone out, and that's how Mama comes about.
He falls in love.
Yeah, because he's a bastard child. Like, you can't
So
do that.
yeah, and they just gave her to him to raise.
Yeah, like they had mercy on him. Like, we're not gonna kill you.
Yeah.
Just get out of here with this filth. Took her away.
So she just ends up back there again.
Yes.
So oh my gosh, they love to do this in the Chinese dramas with
Do they?
that. What I'm gonna say with the Chinese dramas with the palace, the bastard royal child.
Yes.
They love to do this. Like the one that I watched, there was this guy who was working as like a servant or something, but he was like the child of the emperor's brother or something like that, and his father got killed because of the way he was born or came about, whatever was like dishonorable, and so he infiltrated to become a servant so he could kill the current emperor. It almost worked too.
Almost.
Yeah,
The same
because
side?
he ended up poisoning a lot of people, but we figured it out.
Was he the hero?
No, he was a bad guy.
Okay.
Oh,
No, he wasn't the protagonist.
I
The
thought he was
protagonist
the
was the protagonist was a friend. Were friends with him and saved him at some point.
Oh.
And so we felt betrayed when we found out. Like,
Yes, and
what he
both
did.
of them were almost definitely in love with the same person, right?
No, it was a guy.
Yes, but they were.
Oh, you mean
The protagonist and him, were they both in love with the same person?
no? The protagonist was a girl and he was a guy.
Oh.
So was he in love with the protagonist, and she was in love with somebody else who was also in love with her?
No, he was like a brother to her.
Oh, yeah. No,
They were just-
usually there's these love triangles with the
Yes,
evilest character that
true.
they try to make us feel bad for.
And actually, the love triangle was with another high official guy who was not supposed to be with her, and they never end up with each other. It was very sad. She ends up with the emperor, the
Oh.
protagonist. She ends up being like the head. She becomes the empress dowager.
Of course.
That seems to be a common theme in dramas, especially in Eastern dramas. It's like somehow, some way, they end up with the boss.
Yeah, they end up with a boss.
Always.
Which, I mean, that's what I'm thinking is going to probably happen here.
Yeah.
Jinchi is almost certainly at this point the brother of the emperor.
Yes.
He is, yeah.
So, I mean, she's... that's why I'm thinking that she has some kind of royal connection, so that it's okay if she ends up being empress somehow.
Yeah, yeah.
But,
To make it happen, yes, because they usually, I don't think they usually encourage the new empress being being a common person.
Yeah.
I guess, maybe. The show that I watched, the girl was from she was just lowly birth. She wasn't anything special. She started in the, sewing department because she was very good with sewing, and I don't remember how she got in there, but I think the show started with her in that being introduced, and she was very good, and she got noticed, and that's how she ended up in the house of the person who was the emperor's favorite, and then the emperor's favorite woman died, and then she ended up being it was a lot. It was a long series.
Yeah.
couldn't be me. Not watching it.
They're so long. They're usually a minimum of 200 episodes.
I don't think it was 200.
At least get some good actors' work.
Yeah.
Ever since seeing Oshinoko, it's like, good for you, got the bag.
Yes.
Solid job.
Yes. But yeah, anyway, forensics.
She discovered it based on who's touching at what direction. So she learned all this in the brothel, by the way, because they had put stuff on the containers that they don't want people to touch, so they can tell if someone touched it.
You know, should we go CSI Miami? And do you remember that one scene that they always used of them like puffing stuff with like the person's face in the background? I'm like, does your face need to be that close to it? Yeah, that's just.
You do
her.
remember? No, they just show them.
In what show?
Like CSI or
one of
Oh,
those.
it's especially for Prince.
Yeah, they always show
yeah.
the close-up face right there.
Yeah, and then you see their little puff ball going back and forth or whatever. Yeah, that's her right now. And then at least I'm glad she actually told somebody
about
the taster.
woman.
Actually,
Yeah, because that's, even though she feels bad for her being like a servant girl, they're not being nice. Like, they're just not nice people right now.
Yes.
To this girl, even though they didn't mean to hurt her badly, they just were trying to bully her.
They didn't want to kill her. They just
No.
wanted to ruin her in every other way.
Yeah, basically.
For stuff that was out of her control.
Yes.
Because it's an indecent concubinage. But
Concubinage.
she's 9, so
Yes, exactly. So.
I guess it's because they can't take their frustrations out on anybody in charge.
Yes.
No,
So
they can only do it to her. Because
sorry, go ahead.
I was just saying she ended up in this position of no choice of her own. So it's just like, you're gross, we don't like you kind of thing.
yeah.
I think it's one of those she's young and naive, so I can get away with anything kind of thing. So they do try to get away with anything. So they're just bad people, is what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I think that's why they also showed them being mean to the other ladies in waitings and servants aside. Like, it's not just this little girl.
They're just mean.
They're just awful people.
Unfortunately, they're not mean enough to her face for her to notice to get rid of them. So I don't know how word is gonna, like, Jinshu has to solve the mystery first.
Yeah.
The main thing I think though is why she didn't want to tell anybody about this, because I mean, the servant taster girl, this is like a life or death scenario for her. She's just a servant. She's already a food taster. If it gets back that she poisons the concubine of the emperor, they'd have to kill her.
Yes.
Well, no. What she's doing is messing with her. Oh yeah, I guess it's poison in a way that it's like
she's connected to this at all.
Well, no, I'm saying it's almost kind of like poison, because it could have still killed her if it was like a serious reaction, like the Mama was talking about with the buckwheat.
Yeah.
But the thing I was wondering, I wonder if Lady Lishu knows something, because when Mama was talking to the two of them and telling her, trying to insinuate this could have killed her without telling Jinshu was there. Lishu was kind of and going on like.
Oh.
I took that as she's shivering for I could have died.
Okay.
And the taster was shivering was I could have died.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it could also just be like she's just got general anxiety, because if they've been like needling her and bullying her this whole time, like she's just a pent up ball
of anxiety. Yeah, probably why she acts like tries to strut high and mighty with the other people that she doesn't know, but it's not going well. I bet they told her to have that attitude.
They probably
as well.
told her to act like this, make everyone else not like her.
Yeah, it's like that's the only way to be respected.
Yes. Make her isolated. It's abuse. Child abuse, because she's an actual child.
She's an actual child. Yeah. I don't know how we can. I wonder if we'll be able to help her after, like, because I thought we were gonna be like, we're just gonna leave her in that situation, and then it came up again this episode. So I'm wondering if there'll be hope now that Jinshu knows what's going on. Maybe he'll do something to like bring to light that these ladies are not so nice and give her some better ladies in waiting.
Maybe.
Probably.
Because his job is supposed to be watching over all of them, right? He's not supposed to have favorites.
Yeah, I mean, protect the concubine. Ladies in waitings are high up, but they're not that high up. I feel like he could just replace them.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't think he would have the authority to replace them, though, because I think they're instituted. They're basically like the paid best friends of.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Jinshu is smart. He could figure out a way to make Lady Lishu, I think it's Lishu, you say her name.
Yeah.
Notice or realize that they're not to be trusted somehow.
She has a crush on him, so I mean.
Yeah, she would believe. That's true. She would just believe him. But I think it's important that she see. That's what I'm saying. And it needs to be like almost public, but not too public. Because we don't want them to die, so they just have to be like. I don't know. Defamed somehow.
And thrown away.
Yeah. Yes. Lose their position, but not be killed.
Yes.
Someone's gonna.
Somebody else is gonna get flogged, but they get sit in isolation.
Sit in the corner.
Yes. Yes. But yes, after that we find out about
the hairpins.
Hairpins.
What they mean, kinda, sorta, halfway. Almost. Because it's a child explaining to a child.
Yes.
And the child is just telling her, "Well, you get to go outside." I mean, there's love involved, but you get to go outside.
Technically true.
Technically.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah, we go outside because she didn't want to talk to what's his face, Jinshu.
And she also she wants all the leverage in the situation. She went to this guy because at first she knows everyone else is a eunuch, so she can't offer the brothel anything.
Yes.
That's why she went to this dude.
Bribed him with brothelage, and it worked. Hook, line, sinker.
Yeah.
I'm glad she was smart about it.
Yeah.
She wasn't just like, I have this pin. I'm redeeming the pin.
Yeah, yeah. I was so nervous that was going to be what would happen. It was just going to be so embarrassing.
She's a strong-hearted.
Nah, she is a smart one. She, of course, she lives in like back alleys. How she got kidnapped is that was a lucky break for those guys.
Yeah, it really was.
She was out getting more clay for the freckles.
Yeah,
They got her.
the thing that was protecting her.
But yeah, so maybe I'm misunderstanding or a little confused. So she gets the introductory letters. All it is giving him a connect to meet them, and then the courtesans would have to be like, okay, I'm cool with you.
Yeah. They
right?
still have to like him.
But she still pays the madame.
Yeah, I think
that was
she
like a bribe in money. I think.
Yeah, I think she made the basically recommendation letters as a fake, but she's just paying for it.
Okay.
Like a regular thing. That she's hoping she gets a discount, but apparently not.
No discount.
No.
And also, she was hoping, like you're saying, Pirate, they have to like him. Mm-hmm. But because he has big muscles, it's like, oh, is it gonna work? Is it gonna work? Mm-hmm. And then the lady was like, yes.
And he has a good job. He can give us money forever.
Yes.
Gotta send more.
Mm-hmm. Wicked old lady. I mean,
she kicked her in the stomach. It made her throw up.
It was a punch. She's got a mean right hook.
Yeah.
And I mean, that explains a lot about Mama. Her dad just kind of lets her do whatever she wants. She shows up sometimes. She doesn't show up sometimes. He doesn't care either way.
Yeah.
She hangs out around these brothels, and it's like she's learned how to be smooth and clever because this madame doesn't care for her.
Yeah.
She cares about her. But she
Yeah,
doesn't care for her.
Yeah. I was gonna say I think she does actually care about her. Mm-hmm. She can't care.
I'm saying like she's not motherly over her. She's like,
Not nurturing.
Not nurturing. Yeah. The reason I think she does care is when she was like, you should go see your father.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Even though he seems so calm when she's like, she's back. She didn't die.
He's like,
I think it's just like, this is my life. My child died. She's gone.
She's yes.
Oh, she came back. Wonderful.
Oh, wonderful.
Thank
10
you,
months
fate.
later.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Mm-hmm. Yes. But
I think they're kind of just resigned, is what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm. Like this the world is just like, oh no, she got taken.
She was nice.
She got.
Dang it. Yeah.
The world's just. It's so interesting because it's so brutal from our perspective, right? But for them, it's just it could happen at any given moment in this world.
Yep. Can't hold on to anything precious.
Yes. But yeah, we are homecoming. I don't know how many days we're out.
3.
3 days? Mm-hmm. Okie doke. So we get 3 days
Day 1 done.
of relaxing and hopefully sleep. Because she hasn't been doing a whole ton of that.
Yeah, she got one night of good sleep because she drank some poison.
Yes. And now she is... we saw the dad have a little...
Yeah, some sort of glimmer of like what a twist of fate.
Yes, the rear palace. What a twist of fate. I don't know what it could
What
be.
does that mean? I hope it's related to her royal lineage and not like he's actually secretly evil.
Oh, like he's the guy who was sending the
Like maybe he's the one who got her kidnapped just to get some money. Imagine he brokered a deal with them.
No,
that would be terrible.
That'd be too
What
sad.
if somebody had a baby in the rear palace, but it was like a baby that should not exist? So
And she was smuggled out.
So they smuggled her out, and he was one of the smugglers to save her, and that's why he's so old with a
Yes,
child.
because it's like he's way too old to have a child. But he was old
could
when
happen.
I mean it could happen, and it's very likely in that old age. But I'm like, it's unusually old.
Yeah.
Like he is struggling to walk.
Yeah.
You know, I'm like.
And you'd think if he did have a kid at that age, the wife would have been much younger. She could have died in childbirth, but
Yeah.
you'd think she'd be around.
Yes.
That's I'm wondering. Either she could be real. Yeah, we basically she's related to the royalty somehow, but I don't know. Yeah.
It's funny if like we build all these theories off of that, and you're just like, what a stroke of luck. That's all it really meant.
Yeah. Yes. Stroke of luck. Nah, it was zooming in way too much. Too much zoom. All the way into his eye. Come on now.
Zoom pan.
What if the former emperor, so the current emperor's father, what if he took the place of like his brother who was the emperor, but he killed him and like was gonna kill all of his empress and concubine,
and
but they
this
like
one was
save her, and then they
saved.
smuggled her out, and then he took that place, and then he got killed, and then he
Yes, that's another good trope for the
although
Chinese
she would
dramas.
be way too old. Although so the mother survived and ran away, So she was the empress.
Yeah.
The empress survived and ran away, had a child, died during childbirth, and now then that's how Mao Mao. And the apothecary was taking care of her. Yes, and yes. And now all of this is back.
Carry the two.
So she is technically royalty.
I think I follow.
Yes.
And also, I mean, I feel like once they show the family tree and they even talked about that at all, it's going to come up again. And
yes.
Especially with the whole, there was that one concubine who left and came back. Something happened there, you know? But yeah.
Yes. But I think that is it. Until next time.
All right. Well, guys, thank you very much for being here. Guys, if you like your time, please do like, subscribe if you want to see more. Remember, you can see 2 weeks ahead for this and anything else that we do, including Windbreaker and Delicious in the Dungeon right now. But either way, thank you guys very much for being here. We'll see you in the city. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Oh, bye.
Special thanks to our patrons: INFJ Tyrone, Sal Inger, Deli, Alharion, Jr., Muffinesta, Brandon, CVBN, Eric Wang, Root, Jamal Wilson, Ray, Wills Willy Wills, Alexander Deese, Ruben Philemau, Skellion, Fufu, Emlika, and Bobby Yin.